I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Corinne Zaragoza. I am the Outreach Coordinator at the UNC Duke Consortium in Latin American and Caribbean Studies. So we are an organization based out of UNC's campus. And what we do essentially is we provide resources on Latin America and the Caribbean to K-16 educators in North Carolina and beyond. So all of you who are entering into your educational careers, we offer a lot of resources once you get into the classroom that you can use for free to teach about Latin America. Our efforts include professional development workshops and webinars. We have study tours, which we'll talk about soon. We offer curriculum materials for free on our website. We have a Latin American film library where you can check out DVDs to use for your personal use or in your classroom. We offer culture kits through Carolina Navigators. These are kits of realia and actual items from countries around the world, but of course we offer ours from Latin America and the Caribbean. So you can bring those in the classroom and show people examples of real money from Ecuador. You can show dolls from Costa Rica. We have all sorts of really interesting items for there. And we also offer our K-12 book sets, so collections of books arranged thematically or around one book in particular for a class set that teach about Latin America. So we always offer books that you can check out and borrow for us for a semester. To learn more about us, you can visit our website, lacsconsortium.org, or you can follow us on social media. We have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at LACS Consortium. Make sure to follow us there. And of course, one of our professional develop sessions that we have is the Student Teachers Across Regions of the Americas program. So thank you all for joining and for your interest in this program. So it's a program that was started last year during COVID, and it was pretty successful. So we're going to offer it again this year. And what it is, it's a virtual exchange program, an online cross-collaborative program between education students at the University of San Francisco de Quito, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and at Duke University. So we're adding in Duke students this year, which is really exciting. Our program aims to enhance teacher expertise in the educational systems of Ecuador and in the United States, and to provide opportunities for education students to explore the culture of another country and to learn how to incorporate global education into their classrooms. So if you are a student, an education student, it could be pre-MAT or MAT student at either the UNC School of Education or at the Duke program in education, you are eligible to participate in this program. Or if you're a student enrolled at the education program at USFQ, you're also eligible as well. The program runs from September 2021 to May 2022, and we all meet once a month for an hour. So it's a pretty minimal time commitment. We know that especially students who are in MAT programs, you have a very intense workload. So we want this to be something that enhances your experience in your program, and it doesn't take too much extra time from your hands. All the orientations and seminars will be held virtually and synchronously when we all meet together, but you will be matched. One student from the US will be matched with a student from Ecuador, and all of those communications, you'll do those virtually as well, obviously, and asynchronously. So you'll be working with an assigned partner to kind of work on different projects throughout the academic year. Of course, there is an optional study tour. We're not 100% sure, but we're hoping that the USFQ students will be able to visit in spring 2022. So hopefully you'll be able to meet your STAR partner in person in North Carolina in the next upcoming spring. And we are currently in the process of planning a trip of all the US students to go down to Ecuador in either May or June of 2022. It looks like that we are almost sure that we have the green light to go for that. So that's an exciting option. We hopefully we'll be able to do that, and we'll try to keep it as cost effective as possible. It'll be probably about a 7 to 10 day trip. So it'll be just a little tour of the country and not a full a full summer abroad. If you're curious why you should participate, I've got some great reasons here. We offer intensive and ongoing professional development about professionalism and teacher preparation. You have the opportunity to develop cross-cultural communication skills and develop a greater understanding of Latin America. You will have priority selection for any future study abroad tours. So if you do participate, you are first in line to go when we go down to Ecuador on our trip. And we also offer a professional development certificate upon completion of the program. So you can hopefully use that for your own personal development, or also maybe to perhaps help show future employers that you have a lot of global expertise. What do you gain from the STAR experience? We got some quotes from our last year's participants. One UNC student, when asked what she gained from the STAR experience, said, "I think I gained a bit of global perspective, or at least a greater realization that education in the United States is not all there is, and there are so many other ways to do things. I would also say I gained a friendship and a greater inspiration, motivation, and perspective on education that vitalizes my desire to teach." One student from USFQ said, "I gained a lot of information about the education system in the US, and I love to know people from other universities, but also sharing with my partners of USFQ. The human factor is one that I love the most. For example, it was a great idea to invite refugees to talk about their experience." So part of the program, right, you do projects with your partner in Ecuador, and we also have, we invited refugees, one from Venezuela and another from Guatemala, to talk about their experiences as refugees, not only in Ecuador, but also in the United States. So we have a lot of interactive experiences in this program, even though it is virtual. If you're interested in applying, you can complete an application at go.unc.edu/STAR application. The deadline is Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. I'll share that in the chat for you to click on. It's a very short application. Mostly we're just looking for your information to kind of learn more about you and how to partner to best match you with your partner in Ecuador. So it's a brief session. We're going to do a Q&A in a second, but for the recording purposes, I do want to share my contact information. Again, I'm the program coordinator, Corinne Zaragoza. Here's my email, and if you're interested, Dr. Papoy has lots of information as well about this program. She's our UNC contact, and for our USFQ friends, their faculty contact is Dr. Nasira Ramia.